Hello and welcome back for another update video on AGIX, and not much has happened here on the AGIX chart, which continues to hold below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance for us to continue gearing up. AGIX continues to hold above its significant area of support at around the $0.0213 mark, and as long as we are holding above that, there are chances that we can get another push to the upper side, seeing a break above the $0.25 mark and possibly get above the $0.26 mark. And all this is playing out after we saw our lows back on the 18th of October at around the $0.15716 mark, when we saw this massive push to the upside, breaking above significant areas of resistances in a move that has now given us a high above the $0.24831 mark. And there are high chances that we have now topped in this move to the upper side, and there are chances that in the next coming days or maybe hours, we are going to see a bit of a corrective structure before we can get significant support and continue gearing up to the upper side, seeing a break above other areas of resistances. And if that is the case, then using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of, that is the low that we made on the 18th of October to that high, I get a pullback target area that we need to have in mind between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618. And that is between the $0.21338 mark and the $0.1902 mark, which is the area that I have highlighted on the chart using this blue target area. And there are chances that in case we continue heading further down and continue seeing further weakness on the charts, we can easily get into this pullback target area, get a low in place, and once that plays out, then there are high chances that we are going to see a reversal within the area, get impulsive once more, break above resistance, and continue gearing up to the upper side. And on the worst case scenario, in case we see a pullback into the target area and we lose the fib level 0.618 at around the $0.192 mark, then we can expect further pullback to the fib level 0.78 at around the $0.017693 mark, where we can expect another significant support, which can give us another bounce back to the upper side. But in case you lose the 7.8 area on the Fibonacci's, then I will be expecting even lower prices, and that is the more bearish scenario, where we can easily see a reset of the lows that we made on the 15th of October. But for now, let's just focus on this blue target area that I have here on the charts between the $0.213 mark and the $0.192 mark, an area within which we can expect a reversal in case we continue seeing further pullback on the charts. And that is what I'm keeping my eyes on the short term on the AGX chart. And jumping to the daily chart to now give you my long-term Elliot wave analysis and what I'm expecting once the bull market is here. On the daily chart, you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure, where you can see that back in 2022 we saw our lows down there before we saw that massive push to the upper side, giving us a high above the $0.67 mark, giving us the high for this wave 1 to the upper side. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 into the minimum target areas highlighted on the charts using this blue target area, which is an area that we have now fully maximized. And there are high chances that in the next coming weeks or maybe months, we are going to see a reaction of this area, get impulsive, and start an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And the minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area between the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.198 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that wave 3 to the upper side to do, and that is what I'm keeping my eyes on here on the AGX chart, on the short term and also on the long term. And I hope that video was of much help to you.